Amidst the laughter and chatter of the bridesmaids helping with the final touches, one of them, Regina, approached Eulania with a hesitancy in her eyes. Sensing the gravity of Regina's expression, the room fell silent as the other bridesmaids exchanged concerned glances. "Hey, Eulania," Regina began, her voice a gentle murmur. "Can we talk for a moment, alone?" Eulania, a touch of curiosity in her eyes, nodded. "Of course, Regina, what's on your mind?" Regina motioned towards the door, and together they stepped into a quiet corner of the room, away from the bustling energy of the bridal preparations. The air seemed to thicken as Regina searched for the right words, her gaze momentarily fixed on the ground. "Eulania," she finally spoke, her voice careful, "there's something I need to tell you, something I should have said before, but I didn't have the courage." Eulania's brow furrowed with concern, a slight unease settling in her stomach. "What is it, Regina? You can tell me anything." Taking a deep breath, Regina looked into Eulania's eyes, her own filled with remorse. "It's about Fabian," she admitted, her words hanging in the air like a heavy secret. Eulania's expression shifted from curiosity to confusion. "Fabian? What about him?" Regina hesitated, the weight of the truth evident in her eyes. We had a moment, a while back. I didn't know how to bring it up, and I've been carrying this guilt ever since. I couldn't let this day pass without telling you." A stunned silence enveloped the small space as Eulania processed Regina's confession. The room, once filled with the sounds of joy, seemed to hush in the wake of the revelation. Eulania, her heart pounding, searched for words. "Regina, are you saying—" Regina nodded, her eyes brimming with regret. "I'm so sorry, Eulania. I never meant for any of this to happen, especially not today." The weight of Regina's words hung in the air, and Eulania felt the first threads of her perfect day beginning to unravel. The veil of deception had been lifted, and in its place stood a reality that threatened to change everything. Eulania stood there, stunned by Regina's revelation, the truth hanging heavy in the air. The room, once filled with the joyous anticipation of a wedding day, felt suffocating. Eulania's mind raced, trying to make sense of the words she had just heard. I don't understand," Eulania stammered, her voice barely above a whisper. "Fabian and you, when did this happen?" Regina took a deep breath, her eyes still filled with regret. "It was a while ago, before you and Fabian got together. It was a mistake, Eulania, and I should have told you sooner. I never wanted to hurt you." Eulania's emotions swirled, confusion, hurt, and anger battling for dominance. She felt a knot tightening in her stomach as the implications of Regina's confession sank in. The perfect day she had envisioned was crumbling around her, the foundation of trust shattered.